Hi, welcome to the MJ Triathlon Coaching YouTube channel and for joining me on my coin flip challenge workout. So as you can see, I've got a 1965 coin here with Churchill on the back. Now if I see Churchill, that means no rest, 60 seconds work. If I see Majesty the Queen, then it's 30 seconds work, 30 seconds rest. We've got 10 exercises, then a 2-minute rest at the end of those loops. And ideally you're looking to do it about 3 to 6 times round. If you're really hardcore, you can use a dice, let that decide your fate. If you roll it, you get a 4 times round, get a 6 times round. Anything less than 3, I would say you have to do 2 rolls of the dice. So if you roll a 1, roll again. If it's a 4, add them up, that's 5 rounds, okay? But that's really for the hardcore. As with all my workouts, please make sure the doctor has cleared you to do them nice and safely, and that you're always using the correct technique. If you're a bit worried about technique, maybe go to the triathlon workout that I posted last time. I've just got a few more tips with regards to that. This workout, the beauty of it, you don't need hardly any equipment whatsoever other than just a safe place to do it in, a nice mat, a drink bottle on the side, just in case, okay? I'm using a timer, 30 seconds on, 30 seconds off, but as I said, if we do actually flip tails, then that's 60 seconds on, no rest, straight onto the next exercise. Okay, so have some fun with this one, put some music on, and obviously we're about to go with some nice star jumps just to warm up, and I'll just add a little bit of variety with regards to that. Okay, stay safe, enjoy this workout. First one I'm flipping. Heads, 30 seconds on, 30 seconds off. You have a go. If it's tails, 60 seconds on, no rest, going on to the next exercise. Okay, so the first exercise is going to be star jumps, okay? So it's 30 seconds on, 30 seconds off. I sometimes actually, rather than just going to here or moving my arms, I might even go to here, legs forward into a bit of a lunge, then back. Legs forward into a bit of a lunge, and back, okay? Ready, 3, 2, 1, go. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. That's my 30 seconds. If you've flipped the heads, you're going to have to go around and do another 30 seconds work and just keep working through to that. Okay? Next one we're going to actually do is, so while you're still working, you can still watch and listen, is mountain climbers. So on this one here, it's basically just, it's like a squat thrust, but you do alternate legs, bringing your elbows out to the side. Going in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and go. 4, 3, 2, 1. This is where you're waiting for the clock to count down. 3, 2, 1. Good job. Okay, don't forget your coin. Flick your coin. Heads again, 30 seconds for me. So I'm going to do, next one is plank with arms nice and straight. Okay, so hold that plank into that aero position, and then what you're going to do is you're going to come up into straight arms and back down. 3, 2, 1. Go. I feel sorry for you if you did 60 seconds on this one. Keep your back straight, don't let your bottom wiggle, feet out wide. 3, 2, 1, good job. Okay, if you're still going for another 30 seconds, because you did a heads, a tails, and you flipped your coin, obviously continue doing that one. Be sensible though, if it's just too much, maybe just ease off on that one, and then just build yourself up so that you can do 60 seconds of that workout. Okay, next one is burpees, so staying down, press up position, double squat,
sorry, so it's making sure that you're bringing your legs all the way up and then to here again. Okay, so arms nice and wide. Going in 3, 2, 1, go. So knees up to the bottom, knees up, 2, and 3, 4, don't have to jump so high on burpees, 5, you can get your chest all the way to the ground if you want, 6, 7, it's easier if you keep your arms straight, 8, 9, 10, good job. Okay, so on the next one is a press-up position. Now with regards to press-ups, just be aware of those wrists as well. If you have to start on your knees, then obviously you can. If you want to obviously have something there that you can put your hands on, you can do that too, or you can have your feet elevated or your hands closer, all depending on what you're able to cope with. Okay, so press-ups, generally hands shoulder width apart, make sure you've got your bottom down, okay, bending your arms, and it's 30 seconds of these. If you want to start on your knees and obviously progress to knees off, that's fine too. 3, 2, 1, go. Keep your chest off the ground, keep breathing, keep your bum nice and straight, bum low, elbows in, good job. See if you can do at least 15 in that 30-second period. 3, 2, 1, good job. Okay, don't forget your coin as well. Okay, flip your coin. What have we got here? Tails. So I've got Winston on here. Churchy's telling me got to do 60 jumping squats. Okay, 60 seconds worth of jumping squats. I'll just demonstrate these from the side. So just making sure our knees are going back, jumping up, squatting down. Remember our last video, don't have to go so deep. So ready, going in 3, 2, 1, go. Squat, jump, it adds the extra load. Make sure your bottom's back, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, get those feet off the ground, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, check your knees, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, you're coming up to 30 seconds. Well done. Stop and have a rest if you got there. I've got to keep going. Sit, bottom out, keep breathing. Keep jumping the same height. Shoulders and hips straight. Good. Bend the knees. Slightly out to the side. Keep everything straight. 3, 2, 1. Go. If you had to do 60 seconds, really shake those ones off. Grab your coin. Flick it. Heads. So 30 seconds for me. On the next one, cycling sit-ups. So lie on the floor. What you're basically doing is keep your bottom on the floor. Your hands can be off the floor and you can touch opposite elbows. You can come right back down and then cycle up again if you need to. Going in 3, 2, 1, go. 2, 3, 4, come right up, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, try and touch on the way up and on the way down. 3, 2, 1, good. Always avoid putting your hands behind your head on that one. You don't want to put strain on the neck. Okay, next one is dips. If you've got a step, or you've got some steps in your house, where you've got a block there, thank goodness, 30 seconds for heads, 60 seconds for tails. You're going to be doing some dips here. Technique on the dips. Again, don't just thrust your hips up. Make sure we're lowering down, pushing up to the top. Going in 3, 2, 1, go. All the way to the top. Let your arms do the work. None of your other part of your body. Good. Just coming to 90 degrees, no more. Don't want to put any excess load on your shoulder. Really lock out those elbows at the top. Excellent job. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, and rest. Good, shake those ones off. That's it, and just relax. Hopefully you're doing this after either a bike session or just a standalone and you've had a really good warm up. Just get that blood flow to your triceps. Okay, 2 more on this round. So, I've got tails, I've got Winston, 60 seconds of work. These ones are sit up and stand ups. So, probably helps with your feet crossed on this one. Cross your feet, go down, essentially up we get. Don't put your hands on the floor and keep your feet crossed. Up to there, let's go. 60 seconds. 30 seconds for some of you, the rolled heads. Good, don't put your hands down. That's it. Keep your head slightly off the floor when you go back. Use your arms to help with that momentum. You can have it harder by not using your arms, but obviously if you're doing 60 seconds of these, you want to make sure you try and get to the end. Good. Watch those ankles if you've got them crossed. You might prefer to cross them at the point at which you get up, as opposed to keeping them crossed the whole time. Good. If you try and do it without your legs crossed at all, it's very difficult. Keep going. 10, 5, get one more in. Good job, okay? And last exercise, jumping lunges. So 30 or 60 seconds of jumping lunges. Okay, looks like it's 60 seconds for me. Churchill again. So with the jumping lunges from before, just make sure that your knee isn't going over the toe and your back leg doesn't have to drop so much. I'll do these ones facing you. Going in 3, 2, 1. Go, hands on your hips are good. Alternate. 4, 5, 6, 7. Watch your knees, don't let them roll in. 10, 11, 12. Keep upright. Good. To really help you running. So a real all body circuit this one. After this exercise, 2-minute rest. Chance to have a drink. If you're doing 3 rounds, obviously that takes you to 30 minutes, 4 rounds, 40 minutes, etc. Make sure you have had a decent warm up. Make sure that you have time for a cool down at the end. Okay, never skip either of those. Better to have one less session in the middle. 3, 2, 1, there we go. Okay, shake those off. If you need to sit down, heart rate will be really high on those last ones. Make sure you have a drink. Okay, it's important to stay hydrated. Don't drink too quickly. That can obviously make you sick too. If you need to obviously sit down, lie down. If you've got a heart rate monitor on, it's always handy to let you know how hard you're working. Although at 79 beats per minute, I don't think my lungs quite trust that. It's always good if you have got a watch that you can set yourself up for a workout that will download to your training. If you use Training Peaks like I do with my athletes, then the coach can obviously see what your heart rate's been doing during that session, etc. And week on week, hopefully we'll see some improvements there. We'll see some strength gains. You'll run much better with regards to maybe your longer distance runs, where you've just got that little bit extra muscular endurance, as well as that cardiovascular stamina there. These sessions with no weights will really kind of help that, as opposed to sort of your top end power,
and they'll really help with those, flushing out the muscles with lactic acid when you're just getting close to sort of that threshold level when you're out on either your longer runs. Okay, try and make sure, even though if you've had the first round, try and make sure that you've got that little bit of time just to rest. Try and get your heart rate down as quick as you can in between intervals. You don't want to sort of be up there and then have to keep going, because eventually you'll struggle on that last set. If you're doing 3, 4, 5, or even hardcore, you're going for 60 minutes of this, then obviously it's about judging and pacing yourself rather than obviously burning all your matches, which obviously as we go middle distance, long distance, triathlon, it's very important, you know, to have the fitness levels to go fast, but be efficient and not burn all your matches straight away, which maybe some of you that have come from either different disciplines or sprint or Olympic distance even, going hard flat out the whole time. So it's really important that you are kind of judging and pacing yourself with regards to that. Okay, get your coin ready. All right, starting off with star jumps again. Oh, heads, so that's a good one for me to start on. So 30 seconds, and that is our star jumps. Going in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, off we go. Try and find focusing on what your feet are doing rather than what your arms are doing. As long as your arms are moving slightly above the height of your heart, you'll find that your heart rate will go up. You can alternate your feet just to keep your brain switched on. 3, 2, 1. Good. If you've got 30 more seconds to go, keep going on that one. If not, just shake yourself off. Get yourself ready for mountain climbers. Take yourself down to the floor carefully. Now, obviously on this one, you can make it a bit like the Spider-Man, where you get your elbows nice, your knees right on the outside of your elbows. And obviously the wider you go, the harder it will be, the more you'll engage your core. Okay, going in 3, 2, 1, go. Keep your arms nice and straight. Try and keep your hips low. Elbows to the side of those knees. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and back we go. Stay on the floor, because your next one is going to be your plank into your straight arms. So in that particular position, pick these ones up. Heads again, 30 seconds. Thank goodness, because this is probably one of the hardest ones. It's great on that bike position. Elbows, starting that nice arrow position, bum up. Going in 3, 2, 1, go. Up onto the hands. Keep your feet slightly wider than being close together. Keep your bottom down. Push through the hands. Land on the elbow in that nice arrow position. After this one, going into our burpees, so you can stay nice and low. 3, 2, 1. Well done. If you've got to keep going, keep going. Okay, everyone else just shake off. Now you're going to go into your burpees, so it's that nice low position into our squat thrust up to our knees, and then popping out into a nice burpees there. Let's flip this one. Oh, Churchill. So tails, 60 seconds worth for me. Going in 3, 2, 1, go. Pop up to the side. Keep breathing. Remember, some of you might want to go right down to the floor. It's important to pop up. 7, 8, 9. It's a good idea to see how many you can do in that time. See if you're actually improving fitness or keeping them consistent between all the rounds that you do. Good, 15 seconds left. If you're going for 60,
Really does raise the heart rate. 3, 2, 1. Good job. Okay, so after the burpees, going into the press-ups. Remember, if you are struggling, we've done lots of tails in a row, heads this one. But if you've done a lot of tails in a row, a lot of 60 seconds, you might want to do your press-ups onto your knees. Just concentrate on loading up your chest. Okay, going in 3, 2, 1, go. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, coming up to 30 seconds, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, and 30. If you've got 60 seconds left, so if you've got 30 more seconds, and you are struggling, pop down to your knees, really finish it off, don't give up. Okay, next one we're going on to is our jumping squats. So again, I'll perform it at the side. Let's hope for a heads. Yes it is. 30 seconds for me on this one, 30 seconds rest. Okay, so it's our jumping squats on this one. So we're going up, toes off the ground, bottom back, going in 3, 2, 1, go, jump, 2, 3, 4, aim for 1 a second, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, don't have to go so deep, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, nearly there, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, keep going, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. If you've got 30 more seconds, keep working on that one. Okay, going into the next one, which is our cycling sit-ups. You're probably desperate to go on the floor anyway. Keep catching your breath. Take those 10 seconds left. Well done, keep working if you're on the jumping squat still. That's it. Don't forget, flip your coin. Okay, heads. 30 seconds work, 30 seconds rest, have a go. So you've got, unlucky if you've got tails. Okay, and cycling. 3, 2, 1, go. Touch those knees, come down. Touch those knees, come up. Touch those knees, come down. Touch those knees, come up. Touch those knees, come down. Touch those knees, come up. Touch those knees, come down. You can always make it harder. Sit, touch those knees, come down. Touch those knees, come up. Touch those knees, come down. Touch those knees, come up. Touch those knees, come down. Touch those knees, come up. Touch those knees, come down. Touch those knees, come up. Well done. Keep working if you've got 30 more seconds. Good. Everybody else, start thinking about the dips. Get yourself to your safe platform. Think about making sure you've got your hands always facing forwards, not backwards, sideways. You're going to put excessive load on your wrists. Keep it nice and light going through the hands. That's it. Knees roughly at 90 degrees when you start. That's it. Flip our coin. Heads. 30 seconds work, 30 seconds rest. Okay, going in 3, 2, 1, go. That's it. Really isolate. Just using those tricep muscles. Really effective in the swim. And we're pushing that water behind us. Good. Again, try and keep it to a nice rhythm. Don't have to hold it too much at the top. Just make sure you're squeezing. That's it, you'll feel the burn. Those lactic acids building up. 5, 4, 3, keep working. 2, keep the bottom off the floor. 1, and rest. If you've got another 30 seconds of those, just be careful. Just make sure you're doing it with good technique. If you have to stop, then obviously stop, break it down, shake them off, and then finish it properly, okay? Right, next one is our sit-ups and stand-ups. So again, remember, stand up, we have our crossed ankles. Okay, try to avoid drinking whilst you're doing the activities. Make sure you've got probably about 30 seconds of rest in you first before you start drinking on this one. Okay, ready, hands ready to swing, going in 3, 2, 1, go. So if you did heads, remember 30 seconds, tails, 60 seconds. Good, push those hips up, keep the hands off the floor. Stand up nice and tall for a reset. Good. Bring yourself up, really working on isolating those ab muscles, the core muscles there. Holding that position on the bike, holding it in the run, and even helping keeping your feet up. For those of you who've got heavy legs when you swim, nice strong core will really help keep you flat in the water, and obviously nice and fast, nice and efficient. The longer you spend in the water, the more tired you'll be going into the bike and obviously the run. Whole idea is to finish that run super strong, getting there as efficiently as possible, burning the least amount of calories, going as fast as you can with good technique. All of it works, and obviously getting your nutrition right. I try to avoid sugary drinks when I'm working out, just a bit of water, a bit of squash, something like that. When I'm doing these conditioning sessions, I might have a espresso to start. Let's get it working. Good, keep going if you're going 60 seconds. And I'll generally do a lot of my nutrition and hydration when I'm on the bike. So when I'm doing those sessions beyond an hour, that's where I'll start on, using sort of my pH, sort of my electrolytes, those sort of things too. And obviously some gels on the run, sort of every, kind of 20, 30 minutes on the run. That's generally when I'd kind of use my nutrition on there. Okay, 3, 2, 1 for the last exercise, heads. So it's 30 seconds of jumping lunges. Going in 3, 2, 1, go. Good. Just keep those feet nice and straight. Maybe concentrate on a part of the floor in front of you so those feet are landing hip width apart. Back foot is pointing forwards. Good. You're not collapsing at the waist. Keep yourself nice and upright. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Well done. If you've got an extra 30 seconds, keep working all the way through. Keep your body upright. That's it. If you haven't, concentrate on getting that heart rate down. Mine's gone up to 88, but I'm sure most of you will go up even higher, which would be great. And then obviously just make sure that you're taking those nice deep breaths, controlling our breathing. We don't want to be taking on drink while we're trying to get the air circulating through our body, get rid of that oxygen debt that we would have built up through working anaerobically. So when we can't get enough oxygen to our muscles, we kind of got to pay it back at the end. So it's really important to take those nice deep breaths. Some people breathe in through your nose. And it's that breathing out, getting that lactic acid out. Personally, if you've been working really hard, you obviously want to get as much oxygen into those muscles as you can, so you're going to breathe in through your mouth and out through your mouth as well. Obviously, if you're going out running and it starts very cold, it's a great habit to get into breathing in through your nose and then out through your mouth, because the little cilia in your nose, they warm the air up, and so that when it goes into your lungs, you don't get that sort of cold burning sensation there, which is effectively your lungs almost sticking together because of the cold air. So the purpose of your nose and the hairs inside your nose is to warm up that air, so when it goes into your lungs, okay, then it's just obviously the right sort of temperature, and then obviously the gases can be exchanged and get that oxygen to your muscles nice and quickly. That's a little tip for you. But obviously if you are going out and you're doing a big sort of heavy session
of running, some hill session. You've got to get the oxygen into your body. Well, obviously you're going to try and get it in through your mouth and out through your mouth as quick as possible, but just a little word of caution on there. If it is extremely cold or very foggy, just make sure that you have got some nice warm air going into your lungs first, okay? So 30 seconds left before we do our final round today, and essentially it's another 10 minutes of work with those 10 stations, 30 seconds on, 30 seconds off, or 60 seconds on, and then straight on to the next one if you keep flipping tails on this one, okay? So hopefully Winston will be good to me and I won't see him too many times. But if you're still going, fair play. If you're going to go and do another 3 sessions to get you up to 6 rounds, then obviously put this video back at the beginning and then go all the way through again if you need to. But hopefully now that you know what you're doing, you can just keep that up. I am going to post on here what the exercises are, so obviously you don't always need to refer to the video if you're happy with regards to the technique. Okay, quick swig and away we go. Okay, so star jumps. Oh, heads again. So thank you, Your Majesty. We're going into our star jumps. Okay, going in 3, 2, 1, go. That's it. If you do something interesting with your feet, you find the time passes, and it's always good to keep your brain mentally engaged as well. No right or wrong ones. You're going to raise the heart rate. You're going to get the blood flowing. That's why we kind of put this one at the beginning. Okay, just gets everything working, gets the blood moving, circulates any of that last bit, lactic acid, hopefully out the legs, and not feeling too heavy. That's it. 3, 2, 1, go. That's it, and if you've got 30 more seconds, then keep working. If not, obviously get yourself down to the floor. Think about those mountain climbers. Always concentrate on technique. Make sure that your last round is always as good as your first round. Really important on that one. Okay, better to do less rounds but with good technique than obviously try and squeeze in an extra round. If your technique's not there, that's when injuries will come into it. Okay, so going in 3, 2, 1, go. So elbows, that's it. Knees out to the elbows, body upright. Drive those legs. That's it. So the toes just skimming across your mat. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Well done. If you've got 30 more seconds, keep going. Everyone else, thinking about that plank position. Nice, straight back, hips down, into that aero position. Think about what position you're most comfortable on the bike. Try and go into that position on the floor. Then push up, nice and straight, back down in that position again. Nice and straight. Going in 3, 2, 1 for 30. And good. Remember the feet hip width apart. Keep your back nice and flat. Push through the hand rather than through the wrist. Try not rolling from side to side. Imagine there's a glass on your back. You don't want to knock it off. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good job. You've got 30 more seconds. Good luck. Keep working. Everyone else, take deep breaths. Getting ready for our burpees. One of our hardest ones. Be good to me, Winston. Yes. Heads again. It's when you're praying for it, obviously. The fitter you are, the more you're building up, you know, towards sort of your build and towards your peak phase. You'll be desperate, obviously, to see tails there, just to prove that fitness. But I think this time of the year, and we're just grateful for not being able to go in the pool, but obviously being able to do some full body conditioning. And if the weather's terrible outside, rain, etc., then this is a good way of, you know, and it's icy and it's just not safe to go out, get a conditioning session done. There's nothing wrong with it, okay? Right, so here we go for burpees. 3, 2, 1. And pop up. 2,
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Can we get to 10? 9, 10. Good job. Keep going if you've got to. See if you can get to 20. If you're doing 60 seconds worth of burpees. If not, just try and get your heart rate down. Okay, concentrate because you've got press ups next. Again, probably if you get a tails, heads, probably go into half press ups at this stage, just in case you're getting fatigued. Okay, 10 more seconds. You're doing well if you're still on your burpees. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Flip your coin. Hopefully it's heads. Okay, press ups. Going in 3, 2, 1, go. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Keep going to 30 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Good work. If you're still doing up to 60 seconds, keep working. Good form, nice flat back. Keep those elbows slightly in. Nice and soft. Okay, get ready for our jumping squats. Remember, when you come off the floor, you don't want that blood rushing away from your head too quickly. So take time just to reorientate before you get standing back up. I'll use this time to flip the coin. Oh, Churchill, first one, 30 seconds for some of you, 60 seconds for me. Okay, so jumping squats. Hands to the side of your shoulders. Make sure you push your bottom back first. Bending your knees, going in 3, 2, 1, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, keep working, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, go off the ground, 28, 29, 30, stop if you need to, keep going if you can, 3, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60. Woo, awesome work. Shake those legs off. Woo, good. Get yourself ready for those cycling sit-ups. Flip your coin. Thank goodness it's the Queen. Heads. 30 seconds work. 30 seconds rest. Okay. Remember, if you can, try and touch your knees with your elbows on the way down and on the way up. 3, 2, 1. Go. Up and down. Touch your knees. Up, touch your knees. Down, touch your knees. Up, touch your knees. Down, touch your knees. Good. Up, touch your knees. Down, touch your knees. Keep going. Up. Good. Down. Up. Down. Up. Down. Up. Down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good job. Keep going if you've got 30 more seconds to go. Oh, getting ourselves ready for our dips now. If you need those extra few seconds on the floor, make sure you take them before you get up. Deep breaths. Wait for those guys just to finish their sit-ups. 10 seconds. Keep working. Up, down, make sure you're touching your knees on both. That's it. Everyone else grab your coin. Heads, 30 seconds. 30 seconds of dips, thank goodness. Okay, bottom off, again in 3, 2, 1, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. Well done, keep going. If you've got 60 seconds of those dips, keep squeezing it to the end. See if you can get 40 in that time. Well done. Everyone else get your coin. Oh, heads. So 30 seconds of sit-ups, stand-ups, 30 seconds rest. Okay, don't forget, ankles crossed to help you get up. Hands to the side, don't grab your head. Going in 3, 2, 1, go. And up. Try and get up nice and straight. 2. Try and remember what you got last time, try and beat it. 3. Push your hips out. 4. Balance. 5. Keep your hands off the floor. 6. Keep working. 7. Last 5 seconds. Can we get one more? 8. Good job. Whew. Okay, 30 seconds recovery. Keep working if you've got 30 more seconds of those. Deep breaths. Jumping lunges, last one. And then it's just cool down and we're done. Remember, at the end of this video, if you need to stop, do your own foam roll exercise, totally fine. I'll just show you a few little stretches at the end of this video that will just help. Okay, jumping lunges. Flip that coin, last time. Heads is queen, only one Churchill this round, thank goodness. Okay, hands on your hips. Jumping lunges, alternating, don't go so deep. Okay, going in 3, 2, 1, go. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Well done. Keep going if you've got those last few seconds left. If you haven't, find that seat. Get that heart rate down. Up to 90 for me now. Obviously, the more rounds you've got, gradually that heart rate will just keep going up and up. Important to get those recoveries in between. So if you are going for more rounds, obviously, make sure you're doing it safely. Good technique. Obviously enjoy that session, you've got 2-minute recovery. If you're finished, then obviously we're just going to go into some stretches in a second. Let our heart rate come down, let our breathing rate come down, nice deep breathing. And out. And out. And out. Each time try and breathe out longer. And out. Last one. Good job. Okay, have a little drink. So during your warm-up, you would have done some dynamic stretches, such as opposite toe touches, keeping everything moving, not holding any static exercises. At the end, it's then about holding it for about 20-30 seconds, depending on where the pressure is. One of the triathletes' favourite stretches, whether it's before a swim or obviously after a session like that, is this one. So just making sure that we're almost in our lunge position with our both knees on the ground. Don't let your knee go over the toe. Hips back, that's it. Hold that position there. Opens up all those hip flexors. Just making sure that we're stretching. If you want extra stretch, you can obviously put your opposite arm up and just lean Stretching out that side a little bit more. Good. Hold it for about 20-30 seconds, whichever one you really feel you need to. One side sometimes can be a little bit worse than the other. So just hold that a little bit more till you feel that tension just releasing there. That's it. And obviously just hold your body up and just gently lean to the side, don't lean forward or backwards. Stretching out that side. That's good. Okay, stay on your knees if you need to. Hand down on your elbow and just literally push your elbow outwards. Don't try and get it behind your head. You'll put more strain on the shoulder. Okay, just stretching that tricep muscle here. Good, and change over. That's it. Just hold that stretch, good 20 seconds or so. So you're trying to push out with your elbow as you pull it back with your hand. Bring your arm across your body, grab your shoulder, push it under your chin, stretching out these deltoids. That's it. And switch arms. Good job. Okay, I quite like stretching the quads on the floor. You can obviously do it standing up if you need to, but literally sideways. This also helps keep your heart rate down rather than trying to stand up or wobble because you're slightly disorientated, knees on top of each other. And just push your foot into your hand. So try and flex your toes. That's it, towards your knee. And then change round. Good. Okay. Now, there's a few different ways you can obviously do your glute muscles. I quite like this one, simply putting one leg over flat. Just grab that glute muscle and just push on this elbow. That's it, in the opposite direction to your chest. And then just hold that. There's loads of variations of stretches. I definitely recommend if you're not already looking at some form of Pilates or yoga. Okay, so maybe check out Yoga with Nadine, it's a good online platform there. That's it, just stretch that out. Good, just hold those glute muscles. Okay, another great one, especially if you come from an athletic background, is just put one knee on the floor. That's it, so you've got both knees facing the same way, so both knees and feet almost towards this wall, and just leaning over slightly on top of that. That's it, that's a nice one for those glutes. Just try not to put too much strain on the knees. Obviously there's going to be some exercises you can and you feel more comfortable in than others. That's it, and there's some that you won't. Very good. Okay, and then the last exercise, if you've got a nice little wall here, just jam your leg slightly against the wall. Keep that leg nice and straight. Never ever put your weight on your straight leg. Put it on your bent knee. Okay, and then what you need to do here is just try and lift up your bottom towards the ceiling. Try and keep everything nice and straight. And change round. This will be stretching out your hamstrings. And then obviously, as with all workouts, trust your foam roller. Okay, just probably over those calf muscles. Just rock them backwards and forwards. That's it. Any hamstrings, any sort of glutes. And obviously, you know, anything on the triceps as well. Anything you can feel that there's a little bit of tenderness there. Shoulders, pectorals, etc. Just have a look, make sure that you follow some YouTube videos how to do those safely. So, that was the coin flip workout. Probably love or hate your coin right now. Hope you enjoyed it. Please like the video if you did, and please share it. And obviously subscribe so that you just keep catching all of these videos when they're out. Hopefully you're nice and sweaty like me. Well done, take care, be fit, be safe.